Welcome back to the Lockwood Chronicles. My name is Larissa, and today's reading vlog is my most anticipated book of 2024, and that is by my favorite author, Funny Story by Emily Henry. Morning! It's raining. It just started raining as soon as I pulled into the gym. It's also so busy here. There are so many cars here, so that makes me a little nervous to go do my workout. It's leg day. Last night was the first night of sand volleyball, and we tied and then won. My feet are so tender and like sensitive to the sand granules. Like they hurt. It just feels like I'm stepping on little needles all the time when I'm playing sand. I hate sand. It's fine. I play it because I play it. It's fun to play, but I definitely prefer court volleyball over sand any day of the week because I also hate getting so dirty. And it was a little chilly last night, so I had to wear pants. This rain is really starting to come down. My pants got full of sand. Therefore, I was full of sand. I'm excited for the rest of the season. Right now, did I already say I'm gonna do legs? And my parents are coming down later to drop Levi off while they get some errands done. And I'm just so excited because I love him. I know it's only been a few days since I've seen him, but I'm so excited to see him. He's gonna hate being at my house, but too bad. And then I'm gonna meal prep and might be going to trivia tonight. I haven't heard anything, so we'll see, but I do have a lot of other stuff to get done. I have some videos to film for you guys, so definitely need to get on to that. But the most important thing is we're gonna be reading Funny Story. I am so excited. I'm so happy. I've just been waiting since she announced it last year and pre-ordered it immediately, and it's finally in my possession and it's stunning and I can't wait to show you guys. For right now, we gotta pick things up and put them down, move our body, and listen to TTPD because I can't stop listening. Is it so good? When I was editing my last two vlogs, man, we were gonna try not to be majority in our rat girl era. That is my default. When I don't have to wear makeup, I really don't want to. So I just finished meal prepping with the help of Levi. Just kidding. He cried the whole time because my parents left him here and he's anxious. I was gonna film a video today, but I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because I do have to wear makeup tomorrow because I am going, I think, bowling tomorrow night. I wanted to show you, look at her. She's beautiful. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss Emily Henry. Not only that, but like look at her without the dust jacket. Pink. And look at the spine. Here, I'll put it correctly, face up. But I love the pink. I love it so much. It's so cute. And don't drool on it, sir. I'm so obsessed. So I will be reading this without the dust jacket because I know I sometimes read with them on. I don't prefer to do that. I just sometimes am lazy and forget to like take them off. So we're doing that. I have a pen, as I always need, and a pink highlighter to match the pink. I could do blue, but I don't really like blue and it makes me angry to look at. So colors are weird and just my thoughts and connections with them. So we're using pink, my favorite. And not only that is I made a matcha and I made it a little differently this time. I don't have one of those brush things, and I know you're supposed to like brush the matcha to bring out the flavor, but I do have hot water and a mug and a teaspoon. So I just dissolved it first before putting it into my oat milk. And I also ordered the whatever syrup that is popular. Does it start with the T? I ordered a lavender one and I ordered a vanilla one. A vanilla lavender matcha latte. I'm so excited. So I did 2 pumps lavender and 1 pump vanilla. I'm trying to perfect it. I haven't tried it yet, so let's see. And also let's see if there's a difference of me like actually dissolving the matcha first. We'll find out. Oh, it did not dissolve. It was a lie. I think it made it worse. Oh no. Oh, sorry, Levi. We're gonna have to go doctor that up because I don't taste any lavender. I don't taste any vanilla. I don't taste any oat milk. I taste matcha, like watery matcha. I think I will stick with my normal shake it up. Gross, okay. You gonna sit here? You can stay on the couch and we can snuggle and we can start reading after we fix that, because that is gross. We're not drinking that. There you go. You warm this spot up. You can snuggle into Banky. Don't you dare jump. You stay there. You sit your butt down. Look, you can look out the window. That's what you love to do. You love looking out windows. Here, come on. There. See? Is it better? Is it really better now? I am very much of the firm belief that you can have platonic guy friends. I have a ton of platonic guy friends, and they will only be platonic guy friends, especially if they are in a relationship. Daphne. Daphne is our leading lady, and Peter is her ex who dumped her the morning after his bachelor party. Don't worry, this is on the back. This is kind of the thing. But he dumped her for his platonic best friend, Petra. And the premise of this is Daphne and Peter break up, and Petra and the guy she's dating, who we haven't met yet. Who are we doing this with? Miles. Aw, Miles. Yeah, Miles and Petra were together, and obviously they are no longer. That's who our leads are, is Daphne and Miles. And Daphne is, I love Emily Henry's characters because they're always just a little quirky in the best way, in a very normalistic kind of way, but also hyped a little bit more comedically. The platonic friend is once again the issue, and I really hope that that never plays out in my narrative on either me doing that to somebody or somebody doing that to me. Very low risk of that, because again, like, platonic means platonic. I do not go after people ever if they're in a relationship. So the fact that this happened makes me very sad, because people can be just platonic best friends, or like just friends. Giving us a bad name, Petra. Rude of her. Petra is also just like such a, it's such a name. Because all I can think of is in, oh, what's the show? Jane the Virgin. Is it Petra? Yeah, I believe that's Petra. And she's just so snooty and snotty, but I loved Petra, like when she got kind of a redemption arc. Name. Also, I am such a speak now girly too. Oh. And it's better to not marry somebody that you know is not, that doesn't want to be into you, than marry them, spend all that money, and then get divorced. So honestly, kind of a good thing that this happened prior to them getting married. Not a good thing that happened and that they didn't realize that they were not in love with one another, or like that they no longer had feelings towards them. But it's still not a great thing to do. I'm sorry, there's just like a big glare, so I know I'm kind of like off center here. As far as circumstances go, not a great circumstance, because if you're engaged to somebody, you're getting married to somebody, you want them to love you and not have any regrets. But at the same time, like if somebody is second guessing the relationship, realizes that they are not the correct person, they're making a mistake, I would rather have that happen sooner rather than later. I would be devastated, don't get me wrong. But hindsight's 2020, and I think that would be a good thing to happen in the long run before things got more complicated. Not coming up right now in the first 2 pages. Just lots of thoughts. Oh no, Petra's really beautiful and has a great personality. Oh no, that does make it worse. Oh, some people really do have it all. Miles is such a cutie. Text her if she needs anything from the grocery store. That's so adorable. He does smoke a lot of weed, which I can't breathe with any type of smoke, so that's kind of unfortunate. I like that he texts her and asks her to watch movies with him. It's so cute. All right, we just found out like the whole story of like why or what happened at the bachelor party for both Petra and Peter to run off, not run off, but to pretty much blow up Miles and Daphne's life. Are you still stressed? My parents just came and picked up Levi, so it's just me and you again. Some out of context quotes. Life, I learned, is a revolving door. Most things that come into it only stay a while. There is no point clinging to something that wasn't really yours. We are going to trivia tonight, and it is currently 3:30. I'm so happy to be back in her world, or like in Emily Henry's writing. It is so comforting to me. I just love her writing so much. She's my favorite author, and I know I'm only 3 chapters in, 20 pages in, and I'm loving it already. It's been great. The fact that we've got Taming 7, Tortured Poets Department, Funny Story, all within like a week of each other. I'm living my best life. Who would do this? Are they sociopaths? Do they not have that? This is so frustrating. Do they not see how inappropriate this is? They're drinking really bad rum, and she's like, that's gross. And he goes, I know, but it's the only hard liquor I had. Should we switch to wine? And she goes, I didn't have you pegged for a wine guy. And he just stares at her, and he's like, I can't tell if you're kidding. And she goes, no. He's like, I work at a winery, Daphne. I was just thinking, I'm like, I wonder what Miles does for work. He works at a winery. He's worked there for 7 years. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, okay. What did you think I did? I don't know. I thought you were a delivery guy. One of my favorite tropes is fake dating, and that's what this one is, and I knew that going into it, so I knew I'd just be so happy. I will say the vibes are very much giving People We Meet on Vacation. Just, it's more rom-com-y right now, and fun and flirty, and I love People We Meet on Vacation was my absolute favorite until Happy Place came out, and they're kind of like tied. I know people, that's their least favorite is People We Meet on Vacation, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love A Friends to Lovers as well, which is why I liked Happy Place as well. And this one's kind of friends. I love fake dating, and Happy Place was also fake dating, but like fake engagement, fake still being a couple. This is making me so happy, but it's very much right now giving kind of quirky rom-com, which I absolutely love, which is perfect for like summer vibes, even though it is so cloudy and rainy, and it's gonna be that this whole weekend, and all I want to do is sit out in my hammock and read this book, but I can't, and I'm sad about that. Miles has tattoos. Oh, Miles. And he's just like giving off golden retriever. Good morning. I'm at the gym, and we're about to do a push day, and I am a floating head. It is so gloomy. It looks really bright right now, but it is so dark and gloomy, and it's sprinkling right now. I just miss the sunshine. I just want to sit outside and enjoy some vitamin D. We took 5th in trivia. It was so hard. It was the hardest, I think, trivia that we've done so far. Oh my gosh, there was a whole section on entomology, which is the study of bugs, and all of us were just like, we do not care to know this, nor do we want to know this. What are we doing today? We're gonna work out. We're gonna have a really good workout, especially after we take this pre-workout, because I'm tired. I had a dream last night that I was driving home from work, and I got really tired, so I turned back around so I could go like take a nap in my little office room. And that nap turned into me sleeping for a good 20 hours until my next shift. And I was like, whoa, nobody woke me up. Nobody thought this was concerning. So even in my dream state, I am tired. It's really not that bad today, but I thought that was funny. I'm like, wow. All right, people are coming out. So I'm gonna take this quick and avoid eye contact. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, workout. Filmed 2 videos, because I didn't film any yesterday. Read, go bowling. I might have a party to go to tonight. Nobody has said anything, but it's been on my calendar since we planned it, which is with my women's volleyball league. And we're gonna have like a movie night, but no one has said anything. If I do, I'll probably end up being late. We'll see if anybody says anything. It's already in the bloodstream. Wah! Now I'm down bad crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Hold up, we're about to read. I'm gonna light my peony and poppy candle here. Set in the mood. We got our lovely ambiance. I really like this ocean one with the fireplace, and there's a little kitty cat on the couch there. I didn't see the cat for a long time because it's like a calico cat, mainly black, and it blends in so well. It is so cold in my house. Why is it this cold? Oh my gosh. Last night when I got back from trivia, it was freezing in here to the point where I'm like, did my heater break? And I looked at the thermostat and it was actually warmer than what it was set to. But I'm like, there's no way. So I had to turn it up a little bit last night. And then right now I turned it up to 70 because it's so cold. Like I had it at 65, which was my normal, which I hate. So now I bumped it up to 70. I don't know. I'm so over being cold. And hopefully I won't have to like deal with it anymore. I still have like the plastic coverings over my windows too, just to help insulate a little bit better. It's the end of April and I'm still rocking sweaters because I'm so cold all the time. My workout this morning was good, and then I came back and got ready to film those 2 videos, which I just finished doing, which is great. Ate lunch in between. I had to put my camera in the freezer between videos and like eating lunch, and then I forgot about it. And then, well, I didn't forget about it, but like it was in there longer than I wanted it to be because my camera constantly overheats when I record, which is so annoying. So I put it in the freezer so it calmed down between videos. I could film for longer. They're chattier ones. Still overheated, but that's okay. Also, I forgot to take the battery out, and so the battery died, so I had to replace the battery with my other battery. But alas, here we are. I also really like how I do my makeup. I'm really like whitewashed right now. It's not that bright in here, but for some reason it is so bright on camera. I don't know what setting I did. I've been trying to fix that clicking with the lens. Hopefully I did. I don't hear it now, but we're trying things. I don't know what setting I did, but it is bright. It is just bright. I look ghostly pale. You can't even tell that I tried new things with my bronzer. Nope, my contour. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I tried doing it a little bit differently with my contour and I think I like it a lot better. I just love when I do things and like actually get ready and I feel better about it rather than being in my rat girl era. But it is just after 1 o'clock, so I have a good 2.5 hours to read. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. But I also wanted to read some quotes that I highlighted yesterday. I don't know how to talk along the surface of things, but I also don't want to unearth the ugly stuff over and over again for people who are just passing through my life. It's depleting. Like every time I dole out a kernel of my history to someone who's not going to become a fixture in my life, a piece of me gets carried away. Somewhere I can never get it back. That's how I feel dating. That is exactly how I feel dating, because every time I open myself up to someone new and really want to get into, I don't like small talk. I small talk for a living pretty much, and I don't like it. I like making really deep connections with people and getting to know people and what makes them tick, and getting to more vulnerable topics. That can be really difficult to do, and it's very difficult to open up to somebody, and I've definitely become more jaded with opening up to myself, or like myself to others, especially initially meeting them off the bat. So it takes me a lot longer now to warm up to people and to like divulge really intimate and more vulnerable pieces of my personality with somebody. And I already hate being vulnerable to begin with. Yeah, I find myself not volunteering a lot of more information about the depths of my soul as often as I used to. Because I am an open book to an extent. Don't shy away when people ask me questions in a more respectable manner, like in person, not on the internet. I'm very hesitant. I always think somebody's trying to murder me on the internet, but so glad to be a vlogger. The way that dating culture is now, so many people come in and out so quickly nowadays, and it's not easy. And for all these lovely, beautiful, wonderful couples that are happily married and happily coupled off and didn't have to go through this style of dating in this day and age, you don't get it. My parents are always trying to give me advice. I'm like, please don't. You have no idea what it's like out there. You don't know what the pond is filled with at the moment. Also, this one character, I think I'm gonna like her. She's, I think, gonna be a good friend, but she can come off as very intimidating. She's just like, I'm not out here telling people secrets. I just enjoy hearing the drama. I love that, because I also love hearing about the drama, not necessarily being a part of it or spreading it or anything. Like, I just like to know what's going on. What's the tea? And there was one more. Soulmates? I'm saying your ex is the little boy looking over someone else's shoulder, trying to figure out if the kid next to him has a better lunch. That was like a really good analogy. It also perfectly encompasses today's dating culture and like with the apps, like, oh, I don't want to commit to this person because what if there's something better out there? And I found myself doing that a lot, which is horribly toxic to myself. Like, it is so easy to just be like, oh, I'll swipe on this person, and as soon as there's one little ick, like, yeah, bye. What else is out there? Or yeah, just not wanting to commit to somebody and like see where things go, because what if there's something better? But what if there's not? As I'm like going out and dating and stuff, as of now, I've been really trying to focus in on not so much doing the what if. Again, I'm an anxious attachment style, and I easily attach myself to people, and I'm trying not to do that. And like, one of the advice is to date multiple people, but I am a monogamous person at heart. I don't want to date multiple people at the same time, even though it's just like getting to know people, and that's fine. It makes me feel icky, and I don't like that. I get in that headspace of like, what if there's something better? What if there's someone better? And I know people do that to me as well. Actually, yeah, I definitely know people have done that to me. Horrible. So I'm trying to like reel that back in as I'm going through my own dating adventures now, and really trying to make an effort to get to know somebody, but also not get overly attached. And I feel like I'm doing a really good job. High five for me. Yeah, and I know I don't really talk much about my dating life on here. I just get little snippets, and I don't want to talk about my dating life in a more in-depth as to who's who and who's that. You don't get to tell me about sad. All right, well, let's read. Being single in the woods is rough. That was the latest quote. Within 3 minutes, I caught myself listing my food sensitivities. I feel so called out right now. Chocolate cherry milkshake sounds so good right now. And they're getting these things called the Petoskey fries. It's fries with cheese and jalapenos. Oh, I want so much. And even like some, shredded pork or something on top. My tummy would hurt so bad. They call out-of-towners fudgies. When I grew up in Wisconsin, we would call Minnesotans coming over to their cabins on the weekend swampies. Every time they touch this beach scene. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. So cute. So Daphne, I don't know if I said, Daphne's a librarian, and she specifically deals a lot with the children's activities at libraries. And I just love that for her. Man, I would love to be a librarian, I think, or work in a bookshop. There's a countdown, and every chapter starts with the date and the countdown until she can leave. And the countdown is to this readathon that she's hosting at the middle of August at the library for all the kids, like fundraise for some money for the library. And I love that. I want to do a readathon. I can do my own readathon. Why haven't I done it? People do 24-hour readathons all the time, and yet here I am, not doing them. My mom picked me up some red nerd gummy clusters yesterday. I really like this quote too, because I feel like this happens a lot with relationships, and especially a lot of women in relationships, aka me. I'm not sure what parts of me are him and which parts are genuinely my own. And I want to know. I want to know myself to test my edges and see where I stop and the rest of the world begins. I think it's so easy to just encompass your life together or take on other people's lives, especially if you are someone that is moving to somebody else and their life, and you're trying to insert yourself into their lives, which is a difficult task and can be really detrimental if it doesn't go Well, I have so many hobbies and I'm so proud of myself for that because a lot of these hobbies I do with different groups of friends. If I ever do find myself in a relationship, and I now know it is so important for me and that other person to have separate hobbies and a separate life outside of each other. Not in like a negative way, but like to have our separate things in our separate lives, because that is so healthy and not to become so merged and bound. And you know, sometimes that works for people and that's so great. In my experience, I've seen it become more detrimental to couples than actually beneficial. You know, develop some new hobbies, go and try some new things. And like the added bonus of that is you can discuss it with your partner, doing things and not having anything to talk about, to where like you're sitting at the dinner table and there's nothing new because there's nothing to report because you guys live the same life. I think it's so important to have a life outside of your relationship and to continue to be your own person. Wow, I'm so wise. I know that it does take a lot of self-awareness and just keeping promises to yourself too, because it is easy to default in having your person be your go-to person. They're going to be your best friend, hopefully. And it is easy to just default into having your person be the person that you do everything with. So it takes extra effort to go out of your way to continue to nourish other relationships and meet other people and have your friends too. And you can merge them together, but having your people outside of their people and your people together people. Having boundaries is important. Oh my gosh, they're at a lavender farm right now. Oh my gosh, I would spend every cent, every single penny I had. I love lavender. It is my favorite scent, more than pumpkin. I love lavender tasting things, and they are talking about lavender shortbread and blueberry lavender lemonade. Oh, I love lavender lemonade. I just realized I have lavender syrup. I mean, I knew I had lavender syrup, but I should go get some lavender, nope, lemonade. I should go get some little Crystal Light just plain old lemonade, because I have pink lemonade, but I don't have regular lemonade. I can make lavender lemonade. This is the best day of my whole life. Oh my gosh. All that to say is I want to go to a lavender farm where they sell all this lavender things. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna happen this way. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, top worst 5 kisses. No, no. This is not good. Not good. Okay, that was so hot. I'm blushing. I'm honestly swooning so hard for all these little touches. Not even significant. They're not insignificant. They are very significant to me. And I'm swooning over them every single time. So flustered. This is so hot. I have to leave soon, but I need to finish. Oh, okay. Oh, chapter 12. Chapter 12. Chapter 12. Good morning. A class must have just gotten out because there are so many people walking out right now. So yesterday, the plan was to just go bowling and go to dinner and then come home, but ended up going bowling, which I won 4 or 5 games and I won 3 of them. And I broke 100 3 times. And then, yeah, we went to this Thai restaurant, which was so good. And I tried their taro bubble tea and it was amazing. The waiter, I asked him like, which one's the best? And he's like, I like the taro or the, was it taro? That doesn't seem right. Anyway, he's like, that one or a different one. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And it was delicious. And the pad thai is amazing. And I have so much leftovers. We also got some pineapple fried rice too. And it was so good. And then after that, we decided to go to a movie too. And we went and saw The Challengers, which was so amazing. So that's the one with Zendaya and it's about tennis. It was so good, you guys. I really liked it. It was different. It was different than what I was expecting. And it was also different cinematically than I was expecting. Like there were some really cool different shots. The music, whoever scored that, I'm unsure of how I feel. Like it was interesting, but it was different. It was different styles of music. And I think I was just mainly weirded out when it was just like always there was a lot of children's choir. That was weird. Unexpected and different, and I really liked it. I feel like it added another element to the movie. And it's been a long time. I haven't seen a movie in theaters since the Barbie movie came out. I just forget that they don't have subtitles. The annoying thing with the music though is it overlaid when they were talking a lot of the times, especially like really deep discussion or like really pivotal moments. The music would be blasting over what they were saying, and I'm like, I can't hear them. What are they saying? Where are the subtitles? All in all, it was good. I also forget how expensive AMC theaters are. I usually never go to an AMC theater because they're so expensive. It was like 25 bucks a ticket, which is ridiculous. That is absurd. Yeah, The Challengers was really good. Also, the two guys that play in the movie, they're not exactly, but they're like what I envision as Achilles and a Patroclus, except like their attitudes reversed, as well as like add a little bit more of a Greek heritage element. Just like their body types and whatnot, because Patroclus is a little bit more stocky and Achilles is like, you know, more lean, muscular. Anyway, the guys were really hot. And there was random nudity I don't feel like was necessary. It was male nudity, and that was weird to me. But all in all, really, really liked the movie. I would definitely watch it again. Yes, do I think I can play tennis? Yes. Not to that level, but like the way their joints, just how difficult tennis is when you get to a certain level on your joints. Like, no thank you. My ankles already hurt enough. Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. I recommend. There's that. I'm about to go do a pull day at the gym, and then I have a couple of videos to edit today, and then we'll read for the rest of the day. I don't really have any other plans. No pickleball today, which was unfortunate. I will always love Emily Henry's banter. It's so funny. Oh, they're so cute. So they're having a discussion about settling and the difference between settling and steadiness and dependability. You know, just deciding you already know everything you like and dislike on the entire planet, everything you're good at, every friend you're going to make, every food you're ever going to eat. That's kind of what I was getting at when I first started talking about this, I think. How do I word this? Being stagnant, being, again, that settled, that stagnation is so detrimental. And I have felt that in previous relationships, and it kills me. Like, it sucks the soul right out of my body when you're not trying to be better for someone, and that someone is also trying not to be better for you, and you're not doing things together to improve your relationship, as well as doing things as individuals to improve yourself and your relationship. That's what's scary. That's what's scary about relationships to me, is just I don't want to ever feel settled in the negative way. Like, again, steadiness, dependability, those are great. Settling, not great. A wee girl. I kind of like that phrase. Wee girl is the person that goes, we love that restaurant. We always vacation there. It's a woman who's more comfortable being a part of a whole, who never goes anywhere without a partner. I love female friendships. Oh my gosh. This makes me feel like I could cry. Oh, we just found out about Miles's childhood, and it makes me so sad. It's also raining really hard right now. I could feel that I was standing outside of things, waiting for the moment I would finally become a part of it. Like that line just makes me want to cry, because I have felt that. I have felt that so immensely in so many time periods of my life. Yes, I was there. Yes, I was having a good time, but I also felt separate. Fresh made pesto. Poor Susie. But Susie hates store-bought pesto. Toxic, self-centered parents, what is with them? First of all, there is a kid out there riding on their scooter. It's still raining a lot. Good for them, they must have just got it, because they've been going all around the neighborhood. Second of all, a ginger beer felt appropriate. Third of all, I finished my leftover Thai food and it was amazing. Fourth of all, I'm on chapter 29 and we only have 84 pages remaining. There was some vulnerable moments. There was some truths that were told. Oh, and then there was some spicy scenes. I'm gonna have to reread Emily Henry's books, but I just don't remember the scenes being that spicy. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 oh no. I don't like this chapter. It's giving me so much anxiety and so many emotions and feelings are coming up and things are not going well. It's not gonna be good. I know it's gonna get resolved because it's a romance, but still, I'm upset and mad and sad. I don't know, this chapter just keeps getting worse and I'm really scared to know what's gonna happen right now. Retainers are in, shower has been taken. I'm loving it. We're at the readathon part and you know, stuff goes wrong with big events. We'll see who helps fix it. This isn't a miscommunication, third act breakup. If anything, they're communicating. However, it is a trauma response, I feel like, from both of them, where are circumstances that happen and where their patterns and their trauma responses to those patterns come forward. And that's a tough thing to break, and I feel like it's very realistic. This book makes me just reflect a lot about myself, like every single book of hers does. There's definitely always more to it than the romance. Oh my gosh, you guys. I haven't read anything yet because one of my friends, I love volleyball just because it connects me to so many people. And one of my friends, she and I like have also bonded over books besides volleyball too. And she just asked me to join her romantasy book club. It's super low key, she just wants to start it. And I know one other girl that's in it too that I've played volleyball with. This is... I'm so excited. We're not gonna meet until July, but oh my gosh. I am so excited. This is amazing. This is the best day. So I did end up finishing Funny Story a lot sooner than I was anticipating. Last night we just did the dang thing, and it's so great when you just have a day where you just get to read the whole day, and it was raining and the vibes were there. Would I have rather have read in my hammock on a sunny afternoon? Absolutely. I'm still unsure of like what to rate this. Just so many feelings that I attach to her books, and they like make me do a lot of self-reflection and make me aware of things that I need to work on in my own personal life as well as like relationships that I have. There is this one quote here on page 372. I feel like there's so much space between who I am and who I want to be, and there's no one to show me how to get there. Same page. And I feel lucky every time you look at me. Not because I think I've managed to earn you, but because it feels like you don't need me to. I just really, really loved this book so much. I'm not really sure where it falls on all of my Emily Henry rankings. I still think Happy Place and People We Meet on Vacation are my top two. I love how Emily Henry's books always have a friend relationship to them. Like there's always some sort of friend element that they start off as more friendly than romantic interest, getting to know each other as friends before that love, because that is the type of love that I prefer, to be someone's friend and get to know them on that level before jumping into some romantic thing. And I just love how her books have so much more to it than the romance. There's just, like I said, there's a lot of self-reflection and self-growth her characters go through, and it's just so much more. It's so much more. Also, again, I think this might be one of her spiciest. It's not like super spicy by any means, but I'm trying to remember, and I just don't remember the spicy scenes in the other ones being as spicy as this. So that was fun. And I love Miles as a character. They both have their faults. His quality time and physical touch love language just, ugh. And even kind of acts of service. He's just so, I don't know. I know quality time is probably his top one, but acts of service or physical touch, I don't know which one is next, because all those small little touches, just as a physical touch love language girly, I noticed every single time. Every time. I mean, yes, it was written and highlighted, but like the impact it had on me and how I would feel in that circumstance. Ugh. Daphne's mother is an absolute rock star. I'm so happy Daphne had such a great role model. Yes, she wasn't a perfect mother, but she was there. She did her best, and she made a very safe space for Daphne to have, and I love her mother. Well, that's gonna do it for the funny story reading vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with me for the weekend. I enjoyed being here with you. And feel free to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other reading vlogs that I do over here, or any other bookish content that is going on. Like this video, because you also really liked Funny Story, or that you plan to read it. And remember to respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks, bye!